Hi fire signs, welcome to your new moon intentions reading for April 2021. So this is a real fiery time. Hopefully you guys are really comfortable here with the new moon in Aries. It's going to be April 11th. So as I've told the other signs, this is like the energy to take action on things, like what you're passionate about, what new beginnings you want, because it's also Aries season, the beginning, spring. It's just very new beginnings energy. And with Aries, it's really about taking action or, going forward. And also with Mercury being in Aries, this might also inspire more action on ideas you've already come up with or thoughts you have, like putting thoughts into action. So yeah, hopefully you can take advantage of these energies. Like I was wondering how different energy feels to other signs, and you'd think, sun signs, when you're fire sun sign, for the most part, you should be comfortable with fire. But some people's charts are interesting. Like I have a son who's a fire sign, but most of his chart is air. Like it's dominated by Libra. So that must be very interesting, So also, I said in the other videos, I'd watched a live sound healing with Russell from Rustling Around. So I will put that link in there because I thought it was pretty amazing. So it might benefit you in some way. It wasn't just like, healing your chakras. He was like, I'll heal your lungs and, your legs and your kidney. It was like very amazing. So I'll post it there if you're interested. So today I have 6 oracle decks, the usual Moonology oracle, the Psychic Tarot oracle, and then I got this new Wisdom of the Oracle, which is like a really cool looking deck. And then I have Spell Card. I don't know if it's an oracle, but it's Spell Cards. And then the Starseed oracle and the Wild Unknown Animal oracle deck. And I'm going to get started with Aries. So Aries, today your tarot is the Modern Witch Tarot, which I love, but it's so hard to shuffle. But I will do my best for you, Aries. And yeah, this is your time. Hopefully you're pumped up. Hopefully it's like really treating you well. I feel like it's treating me pretty well, to be honest. And I have like no Aries in my chart. But I do have a lot of fire in my chart, so it's pretty good. And it's kind of hot today. Like I think it's gonna get cooler as the sun sets, but it got to 80, and I know that's not hot for some people, but it's the hottest it's been since last summer or fall. All right, come on, do we have something here? Got adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. Alrighty, so maybe you are full speed ahead, but you have to change course slightly so you don't go full speed ahead into an iceberg or something. Even though that sounds a little nicer now. Maybe not quite, right? It's not that hot. I should be dramatic. Got here. Oof. Okay, how many is that? 4. Okay. So Aries might be the sign getting a ton of cards today. And for the fire, okay, we got 12 sacrifice, which is hangman energy. Then we got 13 transformation, which is death energy. And she has like wings. I guess those are butterfly wings. Then we have 21, the universe, which is world energy. And then we have 2 of physical movement, choices, decisions. And that's 2 of pentacles energy. So, okay, adjustments are required. Okay. All right, this obviously with death and world energy, this seems like ending cycles, and maybe the ending of this cycle needs a few tweaks. And I don't know if it requires sacrifice on your part or another person's part, but We shall see. Let's see what we have for the wisdom of the oracle. All right. Gonna go for this one and actually this one. It's also my fault so many oracle cards come out too. All right, we got 11 by the book and to be fair. Wow. So that's very interesting. So yeah, it does seem like whatever adjustments you have to make, whatever potential sacrifice, yeah, you're gonna have to be very objective about it. And maybe it might involve like looking up some regulations or, you know, just making sure you're doing the right thing. And, you know, people don't always like the idea of sacrifice, right? And it might be a fear of not sacrificing too much in a situation. But yeah, I guess with this to be fair, you know, whatever you're being asked to do, success, that's true, belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. So whatever you're being asked to do, yeah, integrity is coming through here too. Like maybe you feel, well, whatever sacrifice you don't make and whatever you gain as a result of not making that sacrifice might be a little ill-gotten. Like maybe you are okay. Okay, I'm just gonna, man, that's too many cards, but it's okay. Maybe you actually are okay and you need to be, yeah, we'll see. Okay, the courageous peony. Peony? It's that flower, okay? Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, I'm just gonna put it over here. Whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yeah, maybe you need to consult some spiritual guidance on this. With the by the book too, just any kind of like more objective guidance on the situation. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Not sure if there's any children involved in this situation. Maybe some inner child stuff needs to be handled as well. Let's see what the Animal Oracle says here. Yeah, either way, I think, you know, if there's some kind of worry about sacrifice, if you're adjusting too much, I think you're just gonna, like I said, have to get an objective opinion on what you would be gaining or losing in the situation rather than operating on by default, like either you will have to sacrifice or someone else. Wolf energy. This is kind of like Pisces had quite a few of these. So wolf energy is also that is also kind of like protecting your pack. You know, either you're following by social norms or you're bucking them in one way or the other. But this is kind of signifying me to be protective energy. Maybe you're like unwilling to make the sacrifice because you feel like you leave yourself or your loved ones vulnerable in that instance, and it's not something you really want to do. Let's see what the tarot says, because I can't really tell what this is about exactly, except that you just need, you know, you've got your own values and opinions, your fears and your worries about a situation, and it's probably time to get better guidance on it. Like, objectively. And, you know, educate yourself, do your research if you need to. Listen to your own intuition. But, you know, recognize the difference between intuition and ego. Oof, magician, okay. And then there's 5 cards. I'll just take that. And at the bottom is strength. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. We got, yep, magician here. And then we got 5 of swords. That's kind of with that success. That came out for somebody else too, like the success and the 5 of swords combination. Like, you know, when it comes to success with honor and integrity, you know, the 5 of swords can be about not getting things via honor and integrity. You know, kind of empty victories, yeah. Maybe I need to put this wolf. You can tell it's a wolf, right? There you go. Move this. Move this. And then we have 3 of swords. Wow. 7 of swords. 10 of wands. Okay, so this is some heavy energy here. Okay. Maybe, you know, yes, you need some higher objective guidance on this situation, because right now like with all these cards around, I'm getting the vibe of the more manipulative vibe of the magician right now. And yeah, you might not be seeing the situation clearly, like with this 10 of wands. Yeah, like you can't really see what you're heading towards, and yes, adjustments are required, but you don't know in what way they're required, right? I think this is also telling you a bit with the to be fair, the wolf, and by the book, that you need to be you need to take a bit more traditional path here, like not the maverick path, not the rogue path, not the, you know, who cares about tradition and, you know, social norms. I'm just going to do what I want. You know, I'm going to do what feels right to me right now. And with these energies here, you know, the transformation universe and all that, and sacrifice, now I'm thinking about the hangman taking that higher spiritual perspective. I don't think you're operating at the right energy to make these kind of decisions. Like if you think that, you know, you're just doing what feels right to you, I don't think you are. You know, I hate to say it like that, but 3 of swords, you're still kind of healing some kind of pain. 5 of swords, you might be in that kind of like revenge mentality, or like I wouldn't say revenge, but it's not revenge, because with the success with honor and integrity, like you might be going for a goal that actually isn't going to give you the true satisfaction that you're looking for, and you might be taking on more burdens with this. And with the 7 of swords, yeah, that is also saying like not honor and integrity here. And also that you might be deceiving yourself a bit, because 5 of swords and 7 of swords, those are like deception cards, whether deceiving others or deceiving yourself. You're really going to have to dive deep here. If you are maybe being manipulated, you might be manipulated by yourself a bit too. Yeah. And with this 2 of Pentacles energy, you might think that you're making a decision, but you're actually not that confident in this decision. You know, you're still in that kind of push-pull, not sure energy, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And there's a reason for that, right? Because you're not coming at it from the right space. It's not to say whatever that you're trying to do right now, whatever path you're on, is not the right path. But you might be taking shortcuts. You might be bypassing in places you shouldn't be bypassing, like you skip in certain steps that are very essential to having like a good foundation. Like, you're here at the universe, you're here at the end, but you're not going to get your good full energy like that second full, right? The fool that knows what they're doing this time, until you've kind of examined all this, what you're doing right now. It's like the transformations. Have you really gotten the perspective you need on your transformation, right? Have you found out who you are now before you've gone off to just test drive yourself? You know, in whatever way you're trying to do this, you know, you're a new person, and you need to figure out who that is and what that person does. Or, you know, yeah, what they do, how they do. I don't want to say who they do. Anyway, I'm going to get a few more cards on this and see if there's like any advice. Because, yeah, these energies came out pretty heavy. Yeah, but this is really... There's nothing wrong with slowing down. It sounds like whatever adjustments you'd make, whatever things you would do. What if you were like putting the brakes or you're detouring? It's what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with this. And if you're given a hard time for this, then that whoever is giving you a hard time, or whatever is giving you a hard time, whether it be work or a person, they just need to like do your research and make sure that, you know, you're protected here, you know. And, you know, if this is like personal relationships, yeah, do what's fair to you. You know, what works for you. Don't push yourself to the point where you're burdening yourself. Let's see. Do we got any extra cards for any extra insights on this? I'm going to pull up this one. We got King of Cups. So I think you know, with this King of, you know, Three of Swords, King of Cups. Dang it. Oh, well. Bottom is the moon. So maybe a bit more of a deep dive is required with this, you know, whale and orca energy too. We got the Star. So healing is required. We got Ace of Swords. Seeing things clearly is required. We've got Six of Pentacles. You need to balance, you know, you need to make sure that you're in a fair situation. You know, you need to make sure and recognize what feels like a balanced situation to you. Four of Pentacles. There's a need to kind of work on your own stability here, even if that means kind of shutting yourself off for a bit. And we got Seven of Pentacles. Just kind of wait and let things grow naturally. And then we got Six of Cups. So, I mean, there's emotions here that you need to deal with. And with Six of Cups and like the inner child here, I feel like there's some kind of like your own inner child issues or issues with your own children that are important right now. So you can't forget about them. Don't get distracted by other things. And then we got Five of Pentacles. So that's really reinforcing, you know, this need to feel stable within yourself, whether that's emotionally, monetarily, mentally, just everything. You know, you still have a bit of healing to do, and it's yeah, you just figure out who you are right now. Just be honest with yourself and make sure that you're heading towards the path that's really right for you, not what someone else wants you to do, you know, not, I guess, the path of, yeah, even though by the book is here, yeah, maybe really think about what that means to you. Anyway, you got 6, 7, 6. Let's see what that says. You have an opportunity to feel realigned and more connected to your life purpose at this time. Angel wisdom is encouraging you not to give up on projects that previously lit you up more than they do now. Sort out any unfinished business. So that's kind of telling me, like, yeah, there's some kind of unfinished business here that you're closing out. You need to properly close that out. And honestly, make sure that if there's something that you are, because this is Aries season, passionate about with your success and all that, make sure you're taking the time for that. You know, make sure that you're not gonna end up putting that to the side based on, you know, other obligations, the obligations of other people even, maybe. So yeah, that's what so I would advise you set the intention to really have the strength, because you have the strength there, and oh, we got the Tower, and then the Devil, and woo, and then oh, well, there's 10 of Cups and the Lovers and the Sun. You know, it gets better, it gets better. Oh, there's a Death there. Oh, you know, but the true transformation, you know, you gotta go have the strength to go through all this and deal with this first, and then you get this, like, don't bypass the true transformation is you being happy. You know, here we go, Sun, 10 of Cups, wait, 10 of Cups, Sun, yeah. The true transformation is you finding the true happy place, but you still have some things to sort out. You still have some things to sort out, or else you'll be here again. So you got this, Aries. Like, it's your time. Call upon the energy of the Aries to be like, yeah, let's do this. Let's figure it out. You know, go swim in the sea or something. Go to the desert. I don't know. But just figure out what you need to do for you right now. Figure out who you are now, where you want to go, and don't deviate for anyone else. That's my advice. Good luck, Aries. Hi, Leo. Let's get right into your reading. Starting with the Moonology Oracle. And today I have for you, okay, I still didn't look it up, but the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. I think that's what it's called. And then my Hanson Roberts, if we need clarification, which a lot of people haven't needed. A lot of cards have been coming out. So let's see what Moonology would get for Leo. No. Okay, well, I'm not going to take this. Ooh, but I will take this. Okay. So first we got Full Moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. But I took this because it's time to take action. New Moon in Aries. So that's the energy we're working with, so I'll take that. See what the Psychic Tarot Oracle has. Well, 2. Well, you've got mental conflict, 2 of Swords energy, and emotional withdrawal. And that's 8 of Cups energy. So yeah, I guess you've been ruminating on something for a little while. And it's time to get out of that energy. The mental conflict, the emotional withdrawal. It's time to face this problem. But it seems like there's a slight blockage here, and we'll see what it is. Alright. Now from Wisdom of the Oracle. Someone's sawing out there. It's a nice day. It's warm too. Okay. We got No Place Like Home in reverse. That's 50. Okay. I don't think there was anything else, actually. Kinda... Which one? I think this one. And Time to Go. 45. It's a 9 energy. Okay. Let's see what the spell cards have. Okay, maybe this is about moving house. Yeah, this kind of feels like maybe not feeling comfortable in your current home situation. Okay, let's see what we got here. Put those two. Okay, have enough room. We got 44, new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Okay, clearing your space. So yeah, something's definitely up in the home. Is this clear enough? Yeah, I'm losing light here. Alright, and then we got destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. Okay. Alright, so I think there's like a clear path for you to take. Look at this time to go. She's walking down that path there. Alright, let's go for Starseed Oracle. Yeah. So I think you know what to do, Leo. You're just maybe not ready to do it yet. And whether it's a pride issue, like what specifically? Like pride, you know, sometimes, especially like Leo energy, it's like really gives you, when it's pride in like a shadow aspect, gives you that sort of image of haughtiness, like cockiness. But you know, there's other ways we can have pride when it as a blockage. I'm gonna take this and just that one. You know, like being unable to ask for help or not wanting, you know, depending on what you take pride in, if this decision involves messing that up. Let's see. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay. So maybe there's some issues with how you're handling this situation. Like one good example is like people pleasing coming from a place of pride. Like if you pride yourself on being like a very generous, loving, giving person, it may be hard for you to do anything that counters that image, even if it, you know, it's ultimately for your better good. And you know, people pleasing, it does come from an unhealthy place. You know, I'm not talking about like being nice. I'm talking about being nice to the point of your own detriment. Yeah, detriment, sorry. Oh, moth energy. Okay. Yeah, if you're like doing so much, Panther was at the bottom. I don't normally look at the bottom for these, but that's getting rid of bad energies there. That's clearing out the bad stuff there that needs to be done. And it's hard. You know, actually, I'm just going to take that Panther. And then Black. Wow, Leo, okay. That's throat chakra energy, needing to speak up. Okay, let's get some tarot. I definitely got enough oracles. Yeah, people pleasing comes from like this fear of rejection. Like if you're not doing the absolute most for everyone at all times, then you won't be accepted. So that comes from a fear of not being accepted. And when you come from that place, though, it does create this like bondage situation in which you're afraid, once you've already committed to being that helpful person, going back on that is like ruining your whole image. Let me go with this. Wow. Because look at this. Nice. 9 of discs. So I feel like this is your image right now, this like abundance, you know, and and you're very good on your own, and you know, you're in that space to provide for others. All right. Then we got Six of Swords. Moving on there. So yeah, there's some, I'm going to put this by this time to go here, because that's that energy. Nine of Swords. So yeah, there is a lot of anxiety about this situation. I like in how the brain's there, and it's like the shadow aspects inside of you. You know, that's the pride there. And then we got Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, change needs to happen. Change, destiny. Wow, Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Huh. I need some clarification on what this destiny is. And well, whatever you have to do, it involves like really speaking up and taking the path that's already been shown to you. Like, you know what to do. You just need to speak on it and take action. And yeah, it's time to move away from whatever this is. Like, I think it's really messing up your vibe. Can we get some clarification on what this destiny is? Okay, we got Page of Swords. So that's kind of hinting to me also that need to speak up and like take action, do things. And, you know, just taking those baby steps. It's not like the Queen and King of Swords energy. It's like the baby steps, measured baby steps towards, you know, taking this action. And then we got Queen of Wands, which is, you know, like a more elevated Nine of Discs or Nine of Pentacles energy. Chariot, that's also moving. Yeah, okay. And then Nine of Swords, just reinforcing that, you know, anxiety. So, regardless, High Priest is at the bottom here. I didn't even see what's at the bottom of this one. Oh, 10 of Wands. There's a bird in here. So, overall, I'm seeing there's an issue in your home situation. And you're hesitant, whether this is moving or even, you know, someone else moving. I have no idea. Yeah. Instead of dealing with this situation head on with this like Chariot energy, this Aries energy, the Panther energy, that's cleaning house. That's doing what you got to do. And, you know, clear the space in which I dwell. There's probably, let's see. So Moth energy, it's like you're wanting to make a change. Your destiny, Wheel of Fortune. Like you're really wanting to go after, you know, your life purpose here. You're really wanting this new beginning, but you're in Moth energy, not butterfly energy, because you're not taking the appropriate action you need to do. You know, because here's the butterfly. This is the true new beginning, but you're in Moth energy. You know, there's something you're not facing, and yes, evaluate what it is that you're, you know, your pride. You know, maybe I should get more on that pride. Like, what is this pride about? Okay, well, that was way too many. But I'm going to take that Queen of Cups, because I think that is like that, you know, being open-hearted, like being that very nice, emotionally given person, you know, like being very, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, it is emotionally nurturing, like the very caring, that like if that's your image and you take a lot of pride in that, you don't want to do anything that runs counter to that, even if it's for your good. It's, you know, you going towards your destiny. Like, that's such an odd connection to make. I you know, now that I think about it, like, why is your home life part of your destiny? Like, what needs a change in your home life? That's no, this is way too many. I don't think I'm getting anything for this. What needs to change in your home life that's really going to put you on the right path towards your destiny? Maybe it's moving cities, maybe it's moving neighborhoods, maybe someone needs to move with you or move out of the place. Like, maybe you need a parent assisting you and you need a bigger house, like something like that. Or yeah, But I think, you know, your inability to speak up, or you're hesitant to speak up about this because you feel that it's going to, well, first of all, maybe cause some conflict. I mean, Panther energy, what was the other one? Panther, I think Panther, even Page of Swords can be a little bit combative or confronting. These are not easy things to do. And you have a lot of anxiety about it, obviously. But yeah, you're just gonna set intention, because this is a burden for you. Set intention to kind of get to the root of what's holding you back from making this decision. You know, what is your true destiny? What steps are really involved, and what's blocking you from going forward? So let me roll an angel number for you. We got 24, which is a 6. Let's see, 24. Angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. So yeah, that's telling you not to worry. Like, you might be anticipating conflict when there isn't going to be any conflict, you know. And yes, it's difficult to be in this energy of clearing out, of kind of making room, or making uncomfortable moves, you know, if you're moving house or just moving locations. But don't worry, you know. The more anxiety you have about something, the more likely you're going to manifest that negative outcome into being. I know that's like so rough, and it annoys me too. Well, if it annoys you, Leo, it annoys me for sure. Oh, if you think negatively, the negative thing will happen. Either way, you're going to feel those negative feelings, and that's going to influence how you handle it anyway. So that's what I have, Leo, and I hope this, your situation, I don't think you need to worry about it as much as you might be right now, or anticipate conflict. You know, it might be fine, you know, and the people that truly care about you will be looking out for your best interests, will understand your point of view. So just take comfort in that, or have faith in that. Good luck. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's get right into your reading. The Moonology Oracle. Today I'm going to use Starman for you, and if we need any clarification, I got the Toth deck. I couldn't remember if it was Millennium or Millennial. Either way, yeah. Let's see what we have. Oh, don't all fall out here. Whoops. Okay, well, we got one. Okay, new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Nice. Okay. Now the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Okay, Alright. Take this and this. Okay, got 4 physical firm foundation. That's 4 Pentacles energy. And then another 4 authority, which is the Emperor. Oh, nice. Looks like if you're the one being asked to give, that you can you're definitely in a position to do it. And I'm also getting the energy like you might be the go-to person when it comes to people needing a bailout, or just any kind of assistance. You might be the default. Wow, is that 3? Okay, I'll go with that. All right, we got 28, building blocks. And that's 10. So that's also like foundation. Then we got 13, fork in the road, which is another 4. Wow. And then we got 18, serendipity. That's nice energy there. So that's a 9. And I'm getting like generosity vibes from that 9 there. Okay, now spell card. And these spell cards are useful for candle magic if you do that, you know, and don't get too alarmed if you're not used to this sort of thing about the word magic. Essentially, wow. I want this one for sure. Essentially, you know, magic, prayer, it's like the same thing. You might not believe that. Okay, I'm gonna just stick with this. Okay, this is another 4, 22. Safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. So yeah, 22 is a master number for foundation, building energy. And then home, that's also kind of like foundation, building blocks. Yeah, maybe you're building a house. Let's see. Let's see what the Starseed has. And maybe you're traveling to see family too. Maybe this bailout requires your presence. Yeah, you might be, you know, that person in your family or friend group that basically resolves the conflicts. Like you show up and you're the trump card and things will be handled. Okay. Wow, yeah, I think so. Now this one's wow. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So yeah, maybe you are that person. You know, yeah, maybe that is you, but it's not always your. Maybe you're getting dragged into something too. Yeah. And then this also fell out. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but of it. And that, you know, whereas in the Pisces reading, this gave me like outsider energy. This is giving me stand back energy. Like, be the observer in a situation. Don't get personally involved. Yeah. Okay. Especially if you're that bailout person. Yeah. Might be time to stand back. And you know, like a time to give rather than take. I don't know if I have the book on that. Let me see if there's some other message there that might relate to that. Because it almost sounded like you should, you know, give. With the fork in the road, there's like a clear decision here. And it might be to stand back, let things handle themselves, or get involved and settle the conflict. We got Firefly here. Now I don't really know what I'm getting from this besides like solar plexus energy. So yeah, it's fire obviously, but the Firefly represents energy that's fleeting. You know, like a spark, but it's not sustainable. I don't know if you're being asked to get involved in a situation that really seems like it's just a temporary, you know, like a temporary conflict or temporary opportunity even. Like maybe someone's asking you to support them in some kind of business endeavor. Maybe they're asking for your investment or just who knows. But whatever it is, you feel like it's fleeting. The answer, however, with this a time to give rather than take, you know, maybe someone's asking you because if you're like this authority, firm foundation. Like if you really have your stuff together, maybe someone's asking for like your actual investment in whatever they're trying to do. Like in a business, to be like an investor in their business and have a say, and you're not so sure that it's gonna pan out. So maybe you'd be better off just like finding some way to like one time support them or donate, rather than being like actually a part of whatever they're trying to do. Like, yeah, you might need to take a more impersonal or less direct, like, hey, you know, I'll support your business, you know, I'll buy X amount of things from you, but yeah, I don't need to be an investor. I don't need to have any say or input in what you're doing, you know. Because, you know, yes, if you're known for like your success, your material abundance, or getting things done at work, you know, especially, yeah, people might want your cosign, and you don't always have to do that. Yeah, sometimes it's not a good idea, especially with this firefly energy. Maybe you're really picking up that this is not something, you know, and with the serendipity, you know, I haven't read this, that this is more of like a luck thing. Like this is something that requires more luck on the part of that person, rather than, you know, secure investment, or, you know, yeah, like it's going to be something that's also luck, not just hard work, and that's not really your deal. So yeah, and maybe there's some personal connection, you know, if it's family or close friend, you're feeling like that obligation, you know, even though you know it's not really hitting your, you know, intuition. Okay, so you got death at the bottom here, and then we got the tower. The tower next to this firefly. It tells me that you don't, you know, with this firm foundation, and then you got the tower, it tells me that, you know, this is something that's important to you, but you're not getting an indication that there is a firm foundation in this situation. And, you know, Two of Pentacles, that's really like that fork in the road energy there. You know, like, I don't know what decision to make here. And the Princess of Wands, I feel like this is like the firefly energy. Like, this person's inspired right now, you know, and you admire their passion, but you don't really know if it's something you need to get involved with. And with this Four of Swords, that also gives me the energy of just kind of sitting back and just like falling back, see how it goes. You know, working on your own, you know, not letting things disturb your own stability. And there's so many fours in this. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of fours, and it's just really, yes, that's the energy of stability. And even death is 13 and leads to 4. And, you know, what am I in the Empress here? I feel like that's like you, how you're seeing like this very abundant person, an Empress, and then there's the Emperor right here. So hopefully this is not a romantic situation, you know, where, you know, a significant other is really wanting you to invest in whatever they're doing, and you're just not really sure about it. That could definitely be very awkward. And maybe there's some fear that, like, if you don't do this, it'll be the end of that thing, you know. That, yeah, that's that could be very difficult. Like, there's other ways to offer your support, not just monetarily. So yeah, maybe that's what you need. Learn to give in a different way. And do I want any clarification here? I'll just see if there's like anything additional from this deck. Like, huh. Okay, let's see. And the bottom is Four of Cups, luxury. So another 4. Like, wow, this is, yeah. You know, if you, I think I'm just going to read the 4 number for you too. Okay, so we've got 14 art, which is like temperance energy. That's your energy. That's your energy, Sagittarius. And then we got 8 of Wands, swiftness. So I feel like maybe you think things are being done a bit too hastily, right? Like this is more based on momentary ambition. And then we got the Hierophant, 5. So this could involve someone like very close to you, like you feel very connected to, you know, family or spouse or whatever. Yeah, but the Hierophant energy is also kind of like, that's kind of sticking to the tried and true. So I don't believe you're being told to go forth and, what is that? Okay. I'm not feeling like you're being told to take any unnecessary risks here. Let me see what the serendipity says. Okay. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs in symbols. A magical alignment of events. Okay. Now's the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never planned by yourself. Let's see. Prosperity message. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling at you. Okay. So, yeah, you have some doubts about this. Like, it's very clear, and I'm very much picking up on it. Oh, wow. I opened right to New Moon in Virgo. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. That's Virgo energy there. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? Yeah. Because I guess maybe something, you've had maybe a transformation recently. Okay. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. So that's telling me you have these doubts, and I totally feel them. You don't know what to do. You feel like this is fleeting. You feel like it's more based on luck. Like you should just really concentrate on your own stability and not get involved. But, I mean, I'm thinking, find a way to give to the situation within your comfort level. I don't think the answer is to completely detach yourself. I think that there's something you can offer here, and for the most part, it's your secure nature. It's your natural abundance here. It's like your natural ability to bring balance to a situation. Because, yeah, 4 is also, yeah, a balanced number. It's like you bring something, and maybe this person, maybe you're expecting that someone needs more from you than what you need. So it's maybe causing you, because like the 4 of Pentacles energy here is also kind of being a little bit miserly, they might say, but maybe you're just thinking there's more of you than what is required. And simply by your presence, you might be making things better for the situation, you know, without even realizing it. So I'm going to roll an angel number for you and see if there's like any additional insight. 3, 1, 4. Angels are encouraging you to shine your light and trust in it. Yeah, so there's something natural you bring to the table. Okay, 4 is let your truth be your teacher. Trust in all that you feel and let your joy lead. Okay. There's something you bring to people and situations, Sagittarius, that's like very reassuring. It's very grounding. It's yeah, I feel like people really rely on you for that. And in this situation, it seems like someone's proposing something maybe new to you, because Princess of Wands is Page of Wands, which is like new frontiers, new horizons. And this person's displaying a lot of passion to you, but you're not quite sure about it. Is it fleeting? Is it a very true thing? And honestly, you know, this thing that you're being asked to invest in could be a love situation, because the Empress and the Emperor came out. Maybe not quite to that point of love, but, you know, just a budding relationship, a budding partnership that requires kind of your a balance of energies. So yeah, in this case, just try to see the situation not from a place of fear, not from a place of believing things will fail, you know, and really recognizing that you bring something that's very important to people, and very stabilizing. So just trust in that. Trust in your ability to make situations better regardless, right? And, you know, don't step too far out of your comfort zone. Like, don't ignore your intuition in favor of just being overly generous or impulsive. Just try to stay in that grounded, balanced energy and not give in to fear or doubts. And that's what advice I would give. So yeah, hopefully that helps you, Sagittarius. Thank you.